So this presentation is meant to introduce a new project on aquifer characterization and assessment of impacts on water resources from different contaminants in southern Ontario and more specifically in the western part of the Niagara Peninsula. I'll skip the abstract for the presentation. This project involves many people from the federal government, of course, from the GSC, but also from ECCC, from 3 Ontario ministries or organizations, 4 universities, 1 person from the private sector, and from 2 First Nations communities. In fact, this project responds to a request from the Six Nations community to the federal government for assistance in addressing poor groundwater quality on their reserve. I think this project is very timely and relevant because it seems to have been, be generating a lot of interest from all the organizations involved. For the moment, 2 PhD and 1 MSc theses are planned. The study area is much larger than the 2 First Nations reserves. It corresponds in red here to the lower part of the Grand River watershed, so about 2,000 square kilometers, to hopefully properly understand the context and the different water quality issues. These issues north of Lake Erie are known to be caused both by natural sources and human activities, including salt nutrients from agriculture and also leaks from an estimated 9,000 legacy oil and gas wells, because most of them have been abandoned using methods employed at the time, sometimes just a big tree trunk. So all these issues pose serious problems because parts of the aquifer, typically located at the interface between superficial sediments and bedrock, are gas-rich, brackish, or contain other compounds, making sometimes groundwater unfit for consumption. Another serious health issue is the presence of H2S, a toxic of these legacy oil and gas wells, because as methane escaping from hydrocarbon reservoirs migrates towards the surface, it passes through an evaporite unit, desalination formation, causing sulfate reduction and H2S formation. The objectives of this project are first to understand groundwater flow in the studied area, which has a complex geological context. It will involve characterizing the properties of shallow aquifers and integrating the knowledge gained in 2D and 3D coupled numerical models, eventually also including a predictive model, notably for climate change scenarios, and also second on the region's water resources, and this will increase the quality of groundwater. A study of the history of contamination over the past few decades and its impact will be carried out to First Nations communities. As part of the call, as requested in the call for proposals, our research questions include where are the groundwater recharge and discharge zone origin or anthropogenic, from where and how do contaminants migrate? Are there interactions between contaminants from different industrial activities effects? In other words, are these effects worse than the sum of the effect of each activity taken individually? And will the groundwater situation improve or further degrade in the coming years? As for the assumptions, we think that funding for the drilling of shallow monitoring wells will be found. We are actively looking for funding with the different collaborators, and that the Six Nations community will be formally involved in the project, and not only through the university professor that is also a member of the community and her student. We are currently filling out the community's ethics committee form. And of course, in that the OCAP principles apply, meaning that all the data collected with them and on their lands would be owned by the community, and we would co-own the interpretation and results. The legal service and Nopi Watch are looking into this for us. Okay. As for the project relevance, this project will allow us to better understand the hydrodynamics in the study area, and will also allow us the presence will also allow the presence and origin of various substances in the study area to be understood and their concentrations to be mapped, allowing critical areas to be delineated, notably where different limits for drinking water are exceeded. I'm almost done. This activity will lay the foundations for communities and municipalities to make informed decisions about their water. And this, I think, represents a very important, if not essential, first step towards remediation. Thank you.